Hello, my friend. This is your friend, Dr. Samuel Kisseadoo, speaking in Virginia. There are things that men want. In fact, I have a list of 15, at least 15 things men want from women, and at least about 22 that women want from men. There are in a number of my books. If you call the numbers given at the end of this presentation, we can get you the books, okay? Now, one of them is loving support. We have to support each other. What women want or what men want, both want them, but sometimes it's the overriding factor. Because it doesn't mean don't support your wife. You have to support her for hard work, support her emotionally, support in every way. Okay, loving support. But the man wants a woman supportive of her, performing a role which God designed her to perform, because the woman is to be a helper for the man. So loving support. Number one of the things you have to do is to watch your husband. You see, understand first of all the differences between males and females. If you don't understand differences, you can't understand the needs. Okay? Now, let me say that every husband desires domestic, social, and other forms of calculated essential assistance. When you watch the person and you understand the needs of men and women and the differences, then you can measure it, you can calculate essential assistance from the heart of the wife. Every man in courtship appreciates genuine help also from a loving and wise and caring fiancé. Start early. Don't marry before you start showing the signs of it. Within the limits of courtship, not marriage yet, you can offer help from advice to prayer, to comfort, asking how you are. Some know certain subjects, some disciplines you are skilled in them, and you can help your partner. Money, be careful. We are not married yet, but a little financial assistance in a way, depending on the circumstance, is also welcome. Helping with some need of a mom, a dad, or somebody. Don't saddle yourself with trying to be caring for them. That is very dangerous. Don't let them push the school fees and all the clothing and everything, hospital bills on you. You're not married yet to the girl. Okay? Some people also do it to the woman. I mean, some strange. You see, the mother of the guy can be, hey, give me this, give me that. Something when it's marriage, is the woman who comes to consume all the money, so you should begin to serve from her. And if you get from her, it's a way of getting from the man, because when a girl needs, you ask your son, who may not give it to you, so you ask the girl who will always be very shy and want to give it. Because after all, my son is there. Those tricks, let's stop them. Okay? Every man would like to see and feel that the wife supports him diligently, not reluctantly or lazily and things like that. No, doing it out of love from her heart. The woman should not be simply doing things around the house or busy with other things and following the man to places because, well, I have no other choice. That thing is terrible. If you're in a marriage or in a workplace, I have no other choice. I have no other choice. But it's so much out of your heart. Sometimes you do things, your mind is not even there because you are so dissatisfied or unsatisfied. It's not the best. Do things that will make God support you and appreciate you. If it's not from your heart, your mind wants to willingly. I'm doing it because it's good. Your eyes are on the Lord. He rewards the faithful. Okay, and God has so many ways of rewarding. You could have died when you were sick. You could have had an accident the other day. You got so healed very fast, and you got a scholarship. Something is coming down your way at the end of the year. And it can go to your child. It can go to anybody. Because you did the right thing and God comforts you. God leads you. God will bring someone into your life. God will make a gift, a special gift, fall right into your laps. Open doors and opportunity for you. So God has several ways of rewarding us for doing what is right. Okay? But don't do it selfishly because of benefits. Don't support because you want just a benefit, personal benefit. And if you're not getting it, you're reluctant. Or as you do it, you're looking left and right, looking for the benefit to come. Come quick, benefit. Where are you? Benefit. If you do that, you're not going to do it from your heart. And when God delays the benefit, you are tested, you fail. You see, you run away from the responsibility. You don't want to give the gift. Something you're going to give, you even withhold it. Okay, don't do that. Okay. No man can happily marry a lazy, grumpy, gossiping, some do that often, disorganized, moody, cranky woman. See, who likes complaining and nagging and gossiping and talking around, tale-bearing. You see, more than planning for the family with the husband, working and organizing and supporting, is going around a busybody. You see, supporting the husband and the family, assisting with her finance. Okay? So just watch that as much as possible. Now, let's run up with a few steps. Number one, watch and know the needs of your partner. You see, the kind of profession, is a man, is a woman, this kind of woman, this kind of man, sometimes a little disability in some area of the person, educational level, the job the one is doing, if he's in ministry, if he's in a responsible position, financial obligations, know what the needs are, loans to pay from school loans, because the one graduated just a year ago, 2 years ago, still paying loans. And then people to care for, okay? And certain needs. Someone died in the family and he or she is responsible to help care for them. They don't have anybody else. When someone was going to marry and the sister had died, had 2 little children, one is 6 and one is like 8 years old. And they were living with her. And they said, what do I do? See, because I can't send them anywhere. There's nowhere for them to go. So right after the wedding, then I carried them home. I said, discuss with your man. You see? Because sometimes the man too say, my brother too have 3 children. I could take one of them. You know, discuss it and come to an agreement. And be understanding, okay, understanding. Let God touch your mind and heart so that you don't become self-centered, selfish, wanting the long end of the stick and give the short end to the other one, wanting to benefit more. You see, and you disregard your partner. Those things are very important, you know. You better discuss them before you marry. Because if you marry before, you're going to discuss stepchildren and some projects, obligation to father, mother, family. We have all said that when this, that, you're going to help to build this, do that. Can be a problem. Okay, people you want to live with you, people who want to look after, pay fees, and work with them to stay with you overseas even. You see, get involved in ministry. Some started ministry with their parents or their brother or their sister. Then they marry and their husband or the wife too is in ministry. Then becomes a tug of war. I can't leave this one. I started with him. I'm the one who plays the keyboard. I'm the one who plays the trumpet. I'm the one who is the chair of the board for this. How do I leave there and come to yours? And it is more difficult when the partner is a minister or a pastor. You have to discuss it very well before you go to the altar to say for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer. Don't let it be hanging there and just be happy. Oh, hey, if you see, I'm going to marry him, I'm going to marry her, and that one, you don't want to say or do anything, would you make the team break? Hey, I'm 35 years old, I'm 30 years old, I'm 32. So you just go on, hey, he has money, he has 2 buildings, he built himself. and that. And then you marry, and then you realize it takes more than wings to be an eagle. You need some skills to soar without flapping the wings. And you didn't train yourself to do that. Okay. Discuss thoroughly if it is from God. Isaiah 43 verse 13. Isaiah 43, 13. If God is working, no one can stop God. God is giving you a husband or wife, and God can keep the one for you if you are doing what is right. But don't be afraid that if we discuss it, if I mention it, if it doesn't happen this way, and he goes away and she goes away, my world, my life is over. My world is ended. Who said that? Trust the Lord. Trust the Lord. No needs. Number 2, pray to God to show you the needs, to make them dawn on you. God also cares. If I cares before you. So pray about the needs of your partner, or the one you are dating or courting, or, need of parents, a cousin staying with you, a nephew, a niece, the needs of the people you are boss to them. You are CEO of the company. He's a supervisor over some people, the chairman of the board, you leader of the musicians. Pray about needs. Needs of even songs you have to sing to the people in church, at a group. See, needs. What are the needs? I can't just go around making videos and putting them on YouTube because it's nice to put them there. Must find the needs. And most of the books I write, I haven't said this before, the books I write and the videos and things, a lot of them I look at the counseling needs. See, the people come with issues and what I see and what churches and places ask me to talk about. I get all my knowledge from there. That they need this book and they need this video and I need to talk about this. And even preparing so that if someone calls me, I'm already having it. Most of the things, they don't call me. Some I prepare on the spot. I haven't talked about that topic as such before. But there are a number of them, I have them prepared, waiting for where the need will be. You see, if you take a spare tire for the road, doesn't mean you don't have faith. We call it wisdom. You may never use it, but one day, like it happened to me, I was going from Hampton, Virginia to preach in Maryland. And then somewhere on the road to Richmond, the tire went, pow! Then that day, if it happened to me only that occasion, all these years in the United States, but it happened once, in the middle of nowhere. It was forest. You see, and AAA came and helped me change the tire and asked me, don't go more than 50 miles an hour. The kind of tire you have. It's just a spare tire. So I did that and went and came, and then you put that again to the spare position, and God, that one replaced. Is wisdom. You pray, no matter how you are anointed, there are certain things God doesn't do. God may even allow them to train you or test you or strengthen you. So be very careful how you spiritualize everything. Be naturally supernatural. Amen. Okay. The next thing you need to do is to ask the man, ask the woman. As a man want love and support, ask him. What can I do for you this week? My wife is always asking, 40 years of marriage, what are we going to eat? What do you want to eat? Then my mom told me that in future when you marry, that man makes sure he's fed. That was good advice. As for food, all these 40 years of marriage, almost like recitation. I don't think a day passes in the year. I say, what are you going to eat? What are we going to eat? Even today, you see, what are we going to eat? You see, should I cook the rice? Then you mention potato, and this one, you have the chicken there, and that, and that, and that. And then she came down to get it ready and called me. We read scripture. We read Psalm 93 at table. That's not devotion. Devotion was in the morning. Then we said a prayer. We prayed also, and then we had food together, doing stuff together. And then I'm the dishwasher. I did all the dishes, and she was sitting by, watching me. So she cooked the food, and I did all the dishes. That's marriage. And we are so happy, And so, let me record 1 or 2 messages. That's why I'm sitting here doing this. loving support. Sometimes too, there are some of them, say we're going to eat this kenke African food, cut the tomatoes and prepare this, and get, the stew or gravy or whatever you want to call it, the pepper ready. So you help here and there, okay? So the love and support, discuss it. In marriage, is very interesting. He said, I told him. We don't just tell things in relationships. We discuss things. Well, of course, some of you just tell. You know what I'm talking about. But the important issues, discuss it. Have listening ear. Listening is so important in communication. So you listen to what the other person says. And allow the one to talk. And please end it. And when the other person starts, please, can you be quiet and listen, because the one was listening when you were talking. Sometimes you are so strong on the point, I need to get the loan. I have to travel in June. I have to bring this. We need to move out of here. That's cool. Our child has to go there. And we have to take part in this. And I need to stand for that position. And I need, And it is so difficult. We just want the person to say yes with you. When a man is convinced against his will, he is of the same opinion still. You see, let there be love and cooperation. And then God will convince both of you. Some of us too are very difficult. We find it hard to agree with your partner. And sometimes we intentionally do it. That is wickedness. That is bad. You are destroying somebody's plans. You are destroying some good things. It's intentionally as vengeance. You didn't care for me. You didn't give me this. You don't do this to me. You are not affectionate. You are not loving. You are cheating me. So it's intentionally disagreeing to frustrate the husband, to frustrate the wife. One day you lie down like this, a fly steps on you. You can't even remove the fly or drive it away. We call it death. You're not taking a single thing along. Build your house for eternity. Because what you are doing in Revelations 19:8, that the clothes you're going to have for eternity, multiply million by million by million by million by million, is your righteousness. It's not something you're going to change and take another one. He was given a linen garment, bright and pure. That garment is the righteous deeds of the saints. Revelations 19:8. So your righteous deeds are sewing your cloth. Righteousness is doing the right thing at the right time for the right reason. When you have had the righteousness of Jesus first. It's the right thing. Not enough. Is it the right time? Not enough. What are the reasons why you are doing what you are doing? Because Judgment Day, motive, method, motive. Why did you do it? And the way you did it. Why did you record this video? And the way you did it. See? Why did you marry him or her? Why do you want to marry him or her? Why did you leave? Why did you buy? Why did you travel? Why did you stand for the election? Why did you become a politician? Why did you become a doctor, a nurse, a lawyer? That person you defended. You call it defense, but did you lie for the person to free the person for the one to pay you? Motive, method is waiting for you. So let's watch ourselves very careful as we meet needs. It's more difficult when you need it yourself. Oh man, and you have to give it to somebody else. Sometimes. So ask him. Number 4, ask other people, including family members, if possible. Sometimes. I've heard cases where people have gone to the mother of the man, that's the ladies. What food does your husband, my new husband, like? Your son. And other things. Secretly. Be careful about that. Be careful how you do that. Okay? If you are led to do that, then you do. Or ask the man. Okay? Sometimes people have done that. I'm traveling to a place, invited, and I'm going to sleep in a home. And then the wife of the pastor will secretly call my wife to ask, what do you think I should give your husband as food? Sometimes people have even checked on me. I never said this before, huh? One time I went and preached somewhere outside the United States. And I came and one pastor warned me, be careful. Because that pastor you went to called our home. When you were talking, you mentioned my name. He started to check on you. Because now we have, instead of fishers of men, we have fishers of fishermen. People come and preach in your church, gather people to form a church out of your church. Fishers of fishermen. So he wants to be very sure. It was the first time I went there. And he called. So he didn't get a pastor, got a pastor's wife. Who is this Kisseadoo? How is he? You think I should allow him in my pulpit? Is he going to do this? Is he going to do that? You know, one pastor actually said it to the congregation in Ghana, that before he came, I called so-and-so pastor to ask about him. Is he coming to give me problems if I allow him to preach? I said, no, I know him. He's not an evangelist. He's not going to form a church out of your church. Sometimes the church members will do it. Oh, can't we form something the way you preach nicely? They don't like the pastor. They want to sabotage. So they see the nice preacher and they convince him to start something. And they are the people going to start for him. Be careful. I know all this, so I'm extra careful as I go around places. Needs of people. Ask others. Number 5, read about them. Do searches. What men like, what women like, people who are like this, what do they like? In so many ways. You know, search here and there. And also watch other men and women. What other wives or other men are doing to their men and what men are doing to other women, but don't copy. Take inspiration, have an idea. Have an idea. The next one is attend seminars. Seminars and teachings and conferences that make you know how to lovingly support your partner and support others. Okay? And then also you have discernment. You see, there was a time I had it was a day to the birthday of my wife, and I said, oh man, you know, the man, if you're busy like me, if you're not careful, you forget. Oh, what do I buy? And I know if I buy something expensive, you will not like it. Because, you know, you want to manage the money. So that also watch. Don't try to impress. The person may not be impressed. Be wise. But don't use an excuse, hey, we are building, so you go and buy some pencil to give to your partner. You can buy something better than that on a birthday or Christmas or Valentine. Then I was standing, I said, the other day, I think I heard her saying that I need a small, nice umbrella for my bag. She wasn't talking to me. She listened around. When I heard, I said, oh, around your neighbor's store. It was a Rite Aid pharmacy store about a mile from here, not far from here. It was a Saturday. I even couldn't get time to wrap it. So I bought a nice umbrella. And I know, what else does she like? Powder. So I bought some Elizabeth Taylor powder. And then I put all of them. It was even still in the brown bag because I didn't know where to wrap it. You see? He said, don't look at the back of the book or the color of the book or the cover. Look at the content of the book inside. So then the next day was the birthday. And I said, happy birthday. She didn't worry about what was covering it, didn't wrap it. No, some people are so fussy. When I saw the umbrella, oh, umbrella for my bag. Umbrella and the powder. She says, oh, I forgot, I couldn't do anything. It was Saturday evening and the stores were closed. Stop it. Anything you want to do in this world, there is a way out of most things. You don't have time. If you want to do it, you will make the time. You see. So be eavesdropping here and there, be listening, discern. Sometimes you can even see that this shoe, these days, the shoe she puts on, her watch, you know, it got torn the other day. She needs a watch. You know this and that. That I say her braziers are only 4. She needs more. And all kinds of things. Oh, this is very nice for men. Sometimes you even buy and save it and hide it to give to the person. Or it's not only when it's a birthday or a special day. Just bring it. Oh, I found this. And I think, the other time I think she brought, it was shorts. And you know, the weather is becoming warmer. So I said, I bought this for you. And it was nice. I haven't put them on. Shorts. You see? It doesn't have to wait till Christmas and wrap it. No. And then the next one is be creative. Think of something like she traveled to Ghana and I was going to welcome her at the airport. I was sitting down and say, ideas for action come out of willingness to obey. Ideas for action. Come out of willingness to obey. You want to obey God to show you how to get out of that problem in that church, in that home, in that life, that stepchild, whatever it is. Then to get me to give her flowers. I said, wait a minute. First of all, I made sure I prepared soup and I cut some fresh flowers and put on the dining table. And I did all the washing, everything of hers from underwear, everything I washed, folded them nicely. So I said, flowers? I haven't seen. Is there any Ghanaian man who has given flowers, holding it to the wife at the airport before? Well, maybe there, but I haven't seen one. I said, I'm going to do it. I got out of my office in the university. See, and then I went to a nearby McDonald's, they call it McDonald's shop, but it was a flower shop. It's a flower garden, actually. And I bought fresh one, potted one, nice flower, which is scarlet, in a pot. But I made them wrap it for me a little at the bottom. Then I watched, the plane was arriving at 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock, I set out. It was 30 minutes to get to the place. And I came out walking like this. There was a policeman conducting traffic. The policeman stopped conducting and was watching me. I remember there was a little white girl who was going like this one. They saw me walking majestically. My mom would say walking majestically towards her. And I remember the dress she had on. Some blue and white top and her skirt and everything. And I walked and her eyes popped out, seeing me walking in a certain way towards her with the flowers. I gave to her a little kiss and a hug. That is marriage. That is relationship. That is intimacy. That is closeness. Not just laying hands and trying to break someone's head in Jesus' name. And I'm ministering to her. That is also ministry. Ministry is service. Okay? So you can discern and ideas come and there can be creativity also. Let me call something. That's the 10th one. This one is the 10th one. Be constantly ready to adjust. As you get older, things change. As you get this change, things change. Maybe you used to buy dresses, now it's something else. You used to buy this, now it's something else. One time I was going to preach and it was Valentine. And I said, you're always buying cards. It's because I was going to do a Valentine program for a church. I was actually flying or driving, one of them. I can't remember. Going out of here. And then I said, well, you know what? So I put a little money. Then I took one of these white papers, common paper, and I wrote with my hand. Sometimes it has more memories than the printed one you buy in a store. With my hand. You see, I love you from the moon, from the earth to the moon and back. Whatever I wrote. And that, happy Valentine, you are my Valentine, God bless you, and things. And then I put the money there. And I make sure I put it on the bed where she sleeps usually. And I put some things around so that when she comes, she can't miss it. And I said, I'm not here. When I come, you know, we can do a little celebration if we have to. But use this to buy and eat. I said, go and eat anything you want to eat. Anything extra, you use it to buy something for yourself. See, I didn't feel like giving any Valentine card. And then some few days after that, it's sitting there. You don't even know where it goes. Maybe into the garbage? No. We have had enough for years. And it's more than 30 years of marriage, same thing all the time. Valentine card and card and card and the same chocolate and chocolate. Something different. So she goes to buy something from her heart. So be creative in all that. Constantly ready to adjust to the conditions. And then finally, that must be number 11. Be loving and sacrificial and intimate. So you don't just believe in things, whatever it is, but I can't get you to hug me, to touch me, to cuddle me, to do foreplay before lovemaking, bath together, sit by me in the kitchen a little bit, make me put my head on you, sit on your laps, call me when you're out of the house, call me, say hi, do some on the phone during lunch, and any of that. I don't get that. And all you do is buying me with gifts. You can't use gifts to buy people. And the men think they can use gifts to buy women. Look at him, Valentine car. Look at the 8-bedroom house. Her mother's 3-bedroom, I built it. I spent $8,000 for the brother to go to Europe. I paid the school fees. You think the car should come out of the garage and come and do foreplay? The jewelry should come from the jewelry box and come and welcome me home? Let us stop it. Okay? Women succeed by relationship, warm body, and the touch. Let the physical presence and conversation, sharing, taking decisions with her from the beginning, not when you get to a stage, if I don't make her know, she'll complain. After you've done most of the things, and now my suggestion would have been useful when you started it. That is not love. And buy me with gifts. You think you bought me a diamond ring and bought me a white car so you can take decisions for the children, for insurance, for the building, for the piece of land, for the relocation, buying the house, and you start the thing, you go to your friend who is the manager, and then you negotiate for the loan, and you come and tell me, what do you want me to say? You know your mom is coming, and it's not 1 month, it's going to spend 6 months. Sister, I thought 3 days, and now he's here for 2 months. And your brother's child is coming to live with us. You want your mother to come and help care for the new baby. See, and all these things are there. You see? And things in ministry. You knew you were going to travel. You keep quiet, and then last minute, oh, I've been asked to come for a 2-day crusade. I have to go for the convention. I have to do this. I have to do that. And you think they are ministering together. The man is not sharing things with the woman for prayer. Their hearts are not together in ministry. And he's going on and doesn't care. It's God's ministry, and God expects you to work together. At least give prayer topics. Some of the things discuss. You see this book, Intimacy? You see, 28 benefits of intimacy. You see, I have them here if you want. Okay? Sexual intimacy is big inside it. What is love in details? 39 things a woman can do to get close to the husband. All of them are in here. Plenty of stuff. Plenty. Okay? Sexual intimacy, details. Okay? How to build intimacy, enemies of intimacy. When I was writing this book, half of it is sexual intimacy. I told my wife, if you don't read and approve, I'm not publishing it. I remember that day she was tired from work. She sat and read through and said, publish. Until my wife approved this, I won't publish. I made a chief counselor. God speaks, but uses your wife. Okay? That is all the support. Allow her, create the environment for her to support you. Because I know she has keen insight. You also prove yourself as the woman. You think she hadn't proved herself with my 4 master's degrees and PhD and certificates? I'll let my wife read book Dr. Kisseadoo has written. But she has proved herself, her wisdom, insight. You see, her English too is good. Sometimes I ask her, this sentence is no, that is wrong, this. Okay, God knows why he gives you the woman. So she read through all these. I said, it's good. Publish it. That's why I published it. Okay? That is serious support. When you do that, you encourage her to support you properly. Okay? And do it sacrificially. Without necessarily looking for a reward. God knows how to reward you, whether it's through your partner or through anybody else. Don't also take advantage of your partner. That I keep sacrificing, admiring, supporting. But as for you, you're not doing it for me. You are cheating me. God won't bless you if you do that. Okay? And when you leave the legacy, it won't be blessed when you are gone. Because you cheated your partner, cheated romantically, cheated time, cheated conversation, cheated discussion, cheated not just sexual immorality. People think cheating is only that. No. Sharing things equally. You see? And then God will bless you. This is Reverend Dr. Samuel Kisseadoo speaking in Hampton, Virginia. Call me on 1-917-741-0643. 1-917-741-0643. Ghana call 020-812-6533. Okay, so Ghana code is 233. So 233 2081266533. Email is kisseadoo@msn.com. Okay. The website is www.fruitfulministriesint.com. The ministry is Fruitful Ministries International Incorporated. Evangelistic and teaching Christian ministry, working with churches, organizations, institutions, communities. We enrich churches. So call us and work with us. We give free counseling and we give teaching and programs, okay? And anywhere you are in the world, you call us, we'll get you somebody to help counsel you and help you. Go to Amazon.com and put in Dr. Samuel Kisseadoo, Kisseadoo. You'll get some of the Kindle versions of some of the books, some of them. Or go to Challenge bookstores in Ghana. Or call this number, call me. We'll get you some of the books. The latest one is Love in Detail. You'll find it also on Amazon.com. Love, genuine love, details about love. And there's a broadcast on Joy 99.7 FM in Accra, Ghana. Saturday mornings, 5:30 a.m. to 6 a.m. 5:30 to 6. Hope for your family. Get it anywhere in the world using myjoyonline.com and go to live radio. myjoyonline.com. Go to live radio. May God bless you and learn to support each other. And men want loving support from the women. Do your best. Don't just expect from him. Even giving advice. If there are weaknesses, you are there to support, to help out of the weaknesses. A woman was given to a man when a man was perfect. So the imperfections you see, that is the marriage. For at the end of the man's life, to become better. For the man to give testimony, because I married you, I am better. I say, when others say you can't, you say you'll be able to, by the grace of God. Make sure the scripture is strong also between the two of you, plus prayer, to strengthen the bond and discuss things and support each other. God bless you.